They are born together, yet they walk different paths. This sacred African proverb whispers a truth that stretches across centuries and cultures, a truth woven into the very soul of the continent. In the heartbeat of Africa, twins are not merely siblings. They are echoes of the divine, portals between worlds, living paradoxes that embody creation and contradiction in the same breath. Across the sprawling lands of Africa, from the lush forests of Nigeria to the spiritual realms of the Congo Basin, twins are more than a biological occurrence. They are a cosmic message. In Yoruba cosmology, the Ibeji are not just children, they are gods. In the sacred rhythms of the Bakongo, twins carry the essence of the Kalunga Line, the spiritual threshold between life and death. These cultures do not merely acknowledge twins. They elevate them, they fear them, they worship them. And through this reverence, they make sense of the mysteries that govern the universe. But what lies behind this veneration? Why does the birth of twins spark both celebration and caution? Is it their rarity, their symmetry, or something more ancient and metaphysical? To the uninitiated, twins may appear as just two of the same. But to the elders, to the griots, to the priestesses, and spirit mediums, twins are mirrors. One reflects the world of the living, the other the realm of spirits. Together they embody the sacred tension of existence, joy and sorrow, birth and death, harmony and chaos. They are the rhythm of opposites beating in a single drum. This story is not just about folklore, it's about codes embedded in cosmology. It's about how African spirituality views the world, not as a place of singular truths, but as a dance of dualities. What does it mean to be two in a world that praises the one? Can the mystery of twins unlock the secrets of creation itself? And if twins are sacred, what does that say about the power of contradiction? Of being both light and shadow, sun and moon, seen and unseen. Tonight we cross the threshold. We will enter shrines, listen to myth, and peer into mirrors that don't just reflect our faces but our fates. The divine twins await, and through them we may glimpse the soul of Africa, split in two, yet eternally whole. In the heart of Yoruba land, the birth of twins is not just a family event, it is a cosmic signal. The Yoruba people of southwestern Nigeria have the highest twinning rate in the world, a phenomenon they do not take lightly. Twins are called Ibeji, from the root word eji, meaning two. But these are not merely two children, they are a pair of divine beings. To be born a twin in Yoruba, belief is to arrive on earth already touched by the spirit world, already carrying the dual breath of heaven and earth. The Ibeji are considered sacred, vessels of spiritual potency. Their arrival is met with reverence and often fear, because twins are believed to come with both blessings and trials. They are joy bringers, but also demanding spirits who must be cared for with devotion. If one twin dies, it is not seen as the end of a life, but the imbalance of a spiritual equation. To restore this balance, the family commissions a carved wooden figure known as an heir Ibeji, a spiritual surrogate through which the soul of the deceased twin can continue to reside, receive offerings, and be honored as though still living. These figures are not symbolic, they are living objects in the Yoruba worldview. They are bathed, clothed, fed, and spoken to. Mothers carry them on their backs as they would a living child, whispering prayers and secrets to the spirit within. To neglect an heir Ibeji is to court misfortune. To honor it is to invoke favor, fertility, and protection. The Ibeji embody cosmic balance, joy and sorrow, spirit and flesh, one foot in the world of the ancestors, and one in the here and now. Yet their duality is more than metaphor. The twins are believed to hold opposing energies, One may be calm, the other wild. One may be a healer, the other a trickster. Together they reflect the dual nature of the universe. This belief is echoed in Yoruba cosmology, where orishas, divine entities, often come in pairs or exhibit dual traits. The Ibeji remind us that power lies not in sameness, but in balance, that to be two is to be complete, and that within every blessing is a test, just as within every test is a hidden blessing. In Yoruba culture, twins hold a place of extraordinary significance, woven deeply into the spiritual fabric of the people. The story of the Ibeji, a term that simply means twins, is not just about birth, but about divine mystery and cosmic balance. According to Yoruba mythology, twins are gifts from the supreme god Olodumare, sent to earth as sacred beings who embody the dual forces of creation. The Ibeji are considered living deities, spiritual beings who exist simultaneously in the physical world and the spiritual realm, carrying the power of both life and death, harmony and contradiction. The origins of the Ibeji are traced back to ancient times when the gods sought to express the balance that underlies the universe. Twins are seen as the physical manifestation of this balance, the perfect pairing of opposites that together create wholeness. This divine duality reflects not just the biological fact of two born at once, but a profound cosmic principle that governs all of existence, the interdependence of opposing forces, from light and darkness, male and female, to joy and sorrow. The Ibeji represent the eternal dance between complementary elements that sustain life. Spiritually, the Ibeji are protectors and bringers of fortune. Their presence in a family is both a blessing and a responsibility. They are believed to possess potent spiritual energy, capable of influencing fertility, health, and prosperity. The Yoruba people view the twins as intermediaries between humans and the divine, who can mediate blessings or warnings. This reverence comes with complex rituals and customs designed to honor the sacred connection twins have to the cosmos. One of the most poignant aspects of the Ibeji tradition is how the Yoruba handle the death of a twin. Rather than seeing it solely as a tragic loss, the death is understood as a disruption of cosmic balance. To address this, families commission the creation of Ibeji, carved wooden figures that serve as spiritual vessels for the soul of the deceased twin. These figures are not mere memorials, but living entities treated with the same care and respect as a living child. They are bathed, dressed in fine clothes, fed, and spoken to daily. The Ibeji become the physical anchor for the absent twin's spirit, maintaining harmony within the family and community. Neglecting an Ibeji is believed to bring misfortune, illness, or spiritual imbalance, while honoring it attracts blessings, protection, and continued fertility. This practice emphasizes the Yoruba worldview, where life and death are intertwined and the spiritual realm is ever present. The physical and spiritual worlds are not separate but coexist in a delicate living balance. The divine duality of the Ibeji extends to their personalities. It is common for twins to exhibit contrasting traits. One may be calm and gentle, the other lively and mischievous. This interplay symbolizes the complex nature of existence, where opposing forces coexist and complement one another. The Ibeji personify the Yoruba understanding that harmony arises from contradiction and strength is found in balance. Their dual nature is echoed in the broader Yoruba pantheon of orishas, many of whom embody complementary forces such as creation and destruction, order and chaos. Through the Ibeji, the Yoruba teach us about the sacred power of duality, how life is not about singular truths, but the unity of opposites. They challenge us to embrace complexity, to see that joy and sorrow, life and death, light and shadow are inseparable parts of the human experience. The twins remind us that divinity is not one-dimensional, but a vibrant interplay of energies, each vital and necessary. The Ibeji stand as eternal symbols of this truth, living at the sacred crossroads between the seen and unseen, the mortal and divine, the singular and the double. In the rich spiritual tapestry of the Bakongo people of Central Africa, twins hold an equally profound and mystical significance. The Bakongo worldview is deeply rooted in the concept of duality, where life and death, physical and spiritual, are constantly interacting. Central to this belief is the idea of the Kalunga Line, a sacred boundary that separates the world of the living from the realm of the ancestors and spirits. Twins in Bakongo cosmology are seen as powerful threshold beings, living bridges between these two interconnected worlds. The Kalunga Line is more than a boundary. It is a liminal space of transformation and connection. It marks the passage from one state of existence to another, a fluid line where the spiritual and physical realms meet and overlap. This boundary governs the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, underscoring the Bakongo understanding that life is cyclical and continuous. Twins, born as two halves of one spiritual entity, embody this liminality. They are believed to possess a unique spiritual power because they exist simultaneously on both sides of the Kalunga Line. Within Bakongo spirituality, twins are often described as mirrors of the soul, reflecting both the seen and unseen aspects of existence. They are living paradoxes, at once flesh and spirit, individual and unified. This dual nature gives them a sacred role as mediators between worlds. Twins are thought to carry messages from ancestors, to possess heightened spiritual awareness, and to have the ability to influence the balance between life and death. Their existence challenges the rigid separations humans impose on reality, inviting a deeper understanding of interconnectedness. Numerous symbols reinforce this mystical connection. One prominent symbol is the Yoa cross, also called the Congo cross, which visually represents the Kalunga Line and the intersection of the spiritual and physical worlds. The cross's horizontal line marks the boundary between life and death, while the vertical line signifies the flow of energy and communication between these realms. Twins, as embodiments of duality, are intimately tied to this symbolism. They are living incarnations of the cross itself. Bakongo oral traditions are rich with stories that illustrate the sacred status of twins. One popular parable tells of a pair of twins born during a time of great turmoil. The community was plagued by illness and discord, but the twins were believed to hold the power to restore harmony. Through their combined spiritual strength, they mediated between the feuding clans, bringing peace and healing. Their story is passed down as a lesson about the power of unity, balance, and the unseen forces that guide human destiny. Another tale speaks of twins who possessed the ability to cross back and forth across the Kalunga Line at will, walking between the living world and the realm of ancestors. These twins acted as spiritual guardians, protecting their people from harm and guiding lost souls home. Their role was both revered and feared, emphasizing the profound respect Bakongo culture holds for the sacred tension twins embody. These stories, symbols, and beliefs all point to a deep recognition of twins as living bridges between worlds. The Bakongo twins are not simply siblings, they are cosmic entities that reveal the fluid nature of life and death. They remind us that existence is not linear but cyclical, and that the boundaries we see are often doors waiting to be crossed. By honoring twins, the Bakongo affirm the sacred mystery of transition and the eternal dance between the material and spiritual realms. Duality is woven into the very fabric of African spirituality, reaching far beyond the sacred bond of twins. It is a cosmic principle that shapes the rhythm of the universe and the heartbeat of life itself. From the earliest times, African peoples have understood that the world is not governed by singular forces but by pairs of complementary opposites eternally entwined. Male and female, sun and moon, night and day. These are not simply contrasts. They are the twin pillars upon which existence balances. The male and female duality, for instance, is fundamental in many African cosmologies. It is not about hierarchy or dominance, but about harmony. The masculine and feminine energies are seen as equal halves of a whole, each vital and incomplete without the other. This balance reflects the natural cycles of birth, growth, and renewal. The masculine may be associated with strength and action, the feminine with nurturing and intuition, but both are necessary for creation and continuation. Their interplay is a dance that fuels life's ongoing transformation. The sun and moon offer another profound example of cosmic duality. The sun's fiery, life-giving energy contrasts with the moon's cool, reflective light, yet neither could fulfill their purpose without the other. The sun governs the day, bringing clarity and warmth, while the moon rules the night, inspiring dreams and mystery. Together they govern the passage of time and the cycles of nature. African mythologies often celebrate these celestial siblings as divine counterparts whose union sustains the world. Night and day, too, illustrate the principle of duality. Darkness is not evil nor absence, but a necessary counterpart to light. Night allows rest, reflection, and the unseen forces to stir. Day brings activity, growth, and revelation. They are partners in the cycle of existence, teaching that opposites are not enemies, but complements, two sides of the same cosmic coin. This philosophy permeates African thought, encouraging acceptance of life's contradictions rather than resistance. Beyond the Yoruba and Bakongo, many African cultures express twin symbolism and duality in unique but interconnected ways. Among the Dogon of Mali, twins are believed to possess special spiritual powers, serving as guardians of cosmic knowledge. In the Shona culture of Zimbabwe, twins are seen as powerful forces who can mediate between the living and the ancestors. The Ashanti people of Ghana honor the concept of duality through their Adinkra symbols, some of which explicitly represent balance and unity in opposites. These examples demonstrate that the sacred concept of twins is part of a larger tapestry of dualities that Africans have long revered. Twins are a living, breathing symbol of this cosmic balance, but the principle extends to all aspects of life and spirituality. The African worldview embraces contradiction and complexity, recognizing that life's richness arises from the dynamic tension between opposing forces. This understanding invites a profound shift in perspective. Instead of fearing or rejecting what is different, African spirituality teaches us to embrace the interplay of light and shadow, order and chaos, joy and sorrow. It reveals a cosmos where balance is sacred and every element, no matter how contradictory, has a vital role to play. This is the lesson of the divine twins and the cosmic duality they embody, that unity is found not in sameness, but in the harmony of difference. Throughout this journey, we have seen how twins embody one of the most profound truths of existence. Duality is the foundation of the cosmos. From the sacred Ibeji of the Yoruba to the mystical Bakongo twins standing at the edge of life and death, twins are more than just siblings. They are living symbols of balance, unity, and the eternal dance between opposites. Their presence reminds us that the universe is not a place of singular, isolated forces, but a vibrant interplay of contradictions that together create harmony and wholeness. This cosmic duality is a universal truth, echoed in every culture and every corner of existence. It reveals that life is neither purely light nor dark, joy nor sorrow, life nor death. Instead, it is a continuum where these forces flow into each other, constantly shaping and reshaping the world. Twins, in their sacred duality, teach us that we do not have to choose one side or the other. Instead, we are invited to embrace the tension and find strength in the balance. On a deeply personal level, this truth asks us to reconsider how we view ourselves and our relationships. Are we willing to accept the contradictions within us, the light alongside the shadow, the joy alongside the pain? Can we see our differences not as divisions, but as opportunities for deeper connection and growth? The sacred twins offer a mirror, reflecting not just who we are, but who we could become when we embrace the full spectrum of our humanity. As you reflect on these ancient stories and spiritual teachings, ask yourself, how can I bring more balance into my life? How can I honor the dualities that shape my world and find peace in their harmony? These questions are not just philosophical. They are practical guides for living with greater awareness, compassion, and authenticity. If this journey into the sacred world of twins and divine duality moved you, inspired curiosity, or deepened your understanding, please subscribe to this channel. Here we explore hidden knowledge, sacred stories, and timeless wisdom from cultures around the world. Stories that invite us to see beyond the surface and connect with the mysteries that unite us all. Like this video to support this journey and share it with others who seek to uncover the profound truths woven into our shared human experience. Thank you for crossing this threshold with me. Until next time, may the balance of the twins guide your path and illuminate the sacred dance of life.